Emmerdales troubled resident Liv Flaherty has seen her luck change in recent months on the ITV soap, but a new theory by Express.co.uk suggests the arrival of a familiar face could prove fatal. Liv, played by Isabel Steele, married the love of her life, Vinnie Dingle, Bradley Johnson, earlier this year on Emmerdale, and the pair have been living a quiet, less dramatic life ever since. With no triggers around her to lead her back to the bottle, the young woman has also managed to remain sober and has been for almost a year on the ITV soap. Unfortunately, all her good work could be undone in upcoming scenes as Sandra Flaherty, Joanne Mitchell, decides to return unexpectedly. The drama begins in next week's episodes as Liv is minding her own business, with Vinnie away for the day working at the scrapyard. What she would least expect is to see her mother at her front door butler, and behold, Sandra turns up uninvited to see her daughter. Just like the young woman, Sandra is an alcoholic and has struggled with her demons for years, which has not been good for her daughter to be around when she is trying to stay sober. Turning up out of the blue, Sandra asks Liv if she can help her with her recovery, as she doesn't want to be addicted to alcohol anymore. With how much her mother has done in the past, the youngster is skeptical to believe what she is hearing, but her conscience gets the better of her. Unfortunately, it seems everything isn't as it seems, with Sandra having an ulterior motive for wanting to see her daughter. It could be the troubled character has returned, as she had heard through the grapevine Liv had got married and was living a happy life. Jealous that her daughter gets to live the life she always dreamed of, Sandra could be hellbent on making her relapse, knowing it will cause drama. However, as Liv is still so young and with the character having relapsed several times in the past, this time it could prove to be fatal. As Liv turns back to the bottle and enjoys a drinking session with her mother, Vinnie could return home and order Sandra to leave. Once he and his wife are alone, Vinnie could tell her to stop for the sake of their marriage, but having had a taste, she would want more. Unable to resist temptation, Liv's husband could throw out all the drinks and ensure neither of them leaves the house until she has gotten the alcohol out of her system. Unfortunately, going cold turkey could be dangerous, as Liv's organs could start to shut down as they are deprived of alcohol. Tied in with her epilepsy, this could be a fatal situation, and as the young woman has an attack, her husband would call for help. It could be too little, too late, as Liv might not have enough fight in her to come around, resulting in her death and exit from the village. Vinnie would be heartbroken, and he would be sure who to point the finger of blame at, as he knows Sandra killed her daughter. Although she wouldn't have physically killed her, she would have been the catalyst which led to Liv drinking again and putting herself in danger. The young Dingle man could be hellbent on getting justice for his late wife, as he makes sure Sandra pays for her evil scheme. A few weeks ago, the actor who plays Vinnie, Bradley, teased Sandra's return to the show and what viewers could expect from her this time around. Speaking on ITV's This Morning, he said, "As we know, Vinnie's happiness is short-lived. I believe we've got a visitor coming to the village, which is Sandra, who is Liv's mother, and I believe she causes a bit of a stir," he continued. "So we will have to wait and see," he added, but could this really be the end of Liv's journey in the village after years of trauma? Speaking earlier this year about her future on the show, the actress who plays Liv, Isabel, said it's about more than just her character. The soap star explained, "I think everyone goes into it wondering where it's going to go. The writers can change their minds at any time. But when you feel established, you feel part of the furniture, and that's rare when you act. To feel like you're part of something and part of the bigger picture," the actress explained to Express.co.uk and other media. "That's really valuable to me, and I'd work here for as long as I could. I just think it's a great place to work, and everyone is so lovely." Executive producer, Jane Hudson, also teased drama for the younger cast, stating, "You're going to be seeing them much more prominent in the stories because they deal with topics that affect their generation, and we see how they handle things. It's really important that we keep our youngsters coming through because they are our next generation." So could Liv dying from her alcoholism be a poignant part of a younger character's storyline?